Time wasters. I don't do catacombs, not with other people, because y'all want to jack around too much. Y'all don't. You don't actually want to go through the catacomb. You just want to get invaded so that you can die and then do it again and just keep doing it like over and over again. You have no intent of beating the boss. It's not. I'm not interested. I'm not interested at all. We're gonna turn that one off. Forgot that was even on. That was even an option. Yes, turn that off. No tree. No tree. That's fine. No tree. No to that. I can already see we got time wasters in the house, so not interested. Nope. I'll do the other one. But I will not run through your stupid little catacomb with you. Playing grab ass for nothing. That's it, because I don't need the runes anyway, so. And I'm not interested in that kind of excitement about my life. But y'all go ahead. Do not let me stop you. Do not let me stop you. I'll do this one. It's closest underground you gonna get me. How come you can't lock on that? Like you can lock on the little one, but you can't lock on the big one. That's fine. You both did. Actually, yeah, that's the best way. Scale that back. The death breath. You killed me with the death breath. Why is he sliding like that? He got a bunch of horns. This is why he's so strong. What the hell was that? He's gonna he's gonna get up swinging like that. Out of control, really. Don't just go. It's not necessary. Don't snap your fingers. Don't point at the ground. Two things. Matter of fact, let's get rid of that person too. Not interested. Y'all be y'all disrespectful emotes and stuff like that. Like y'all don't. you go through all this stuff of you want to have honor and you want to bow before somebody starts fighting and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't care. See what happened there. Was it the same guy again? Not sure what happened. Did maybe not. So correct it. My man is just hanging on right there. And then there's another one on the other side. So see, that's how they get you. So you walk across this, and then homeboy comes up, and then other homeboy comes up. Can you not get back over there from here? I guess this is a one-way deal. And see, that's cheap. That you can't fall off there. So I never tested it before. Why is there so many bodies? Like, why? Thanks. Yeah, it's like I don't know why they put those emotes in there. The finger snap and some of the other stuff. It's just, like I said, it's just rude to me. And besides, I'm not interested really in playing with a magician at all. Especially when it's all decked out like that, because that tells me you just plan on wanting to camp out somewhere. And I ain't trying to keep you alive so you can just camp. It's just dumb. Not interested. Yeah, because it's nighttime, not everybody's here. It's alright. Alright, whatever. Sitting here thinking. Remember this one time I was playing with this one kid, and they were like, "I only play at night." You know, it's just like the game isn't. It sort of balances itself out. You see, in that situation there, for example, at night there's one of those like night horse riding men that's right there. But when he's not there, it's actually easier because the one dude. So there's two dudes with big shields that are gone, and then there's a dude on a horse, and he's gone. So it's like sort of that had to hurt. So you're actually making it easier once he's dead. It's just pointless. Pointless. What's up, horseman? Horseman? Oh, too early. It's all good. Right on time. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, looked like somebody joined a little bit ago. If you're curious what we're doing, this is what we're playing with. Weapons breakdown, level 150. Thinking it's a little bit too high to really have a lot of fun, but it's all good. Yes, you see that right. It is 81 million runes. I have nothing to spend it on. I'm not interested in leveling it. Ouch. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Yeah, glowing eyes too. He's worth a little bit. 2,000. just doing random boss fights tonight, so nothing too exciting. Pad me up a little bit of game time before the holidays. And then I won't have as much time. Hope you're enjoying your week so far. It is Tuesday. And if you're in the US, or if you celebrate the holiday, you're at Thanksgiving on Thursday, which is wonderful for multiple reasons. First, no work. Second, lots of good food. Third, spending time with friends and family. That order really has no priority. It's just the order that they kind of rattled off in my mind. But I do have a you piece of dog mess. I'm going to kill you. Go ahead and run. Run all you want. I like how, if you, I don't know if you've ever noticed this when you're playing the game, but the animals, like when you're chasing like sheep and them little rabbit, kangaroo things, them little things, whatever, running around, they always run wherever the enemies are. You ever notice that? So for example, so watch this, if I get close to him, more than likely he's going to take off running to that way, because there's guys up there. Yeah. What's up? You broke the wagon. I've noticed, like I said, them animals will always go take off running towards wherever the nearest thing that can whoop your butt. Because I'm a bit too good for that, so I'm not overly concerned with where the animals go. Uh-huh. One piece of me, fool? You want to get down? That move. You're better off just lunging at me. All that announcement. Go ahead, let's bring the whole posse. What? One of them little dudes behind me. I knew it. I thought I saw one of them little guys running around. He's stabbing the shit out of me. Where'd you come from? Hey. Whoop. What is that? I want that weapon. It's got bleed on it. Can I get that? What is that? It was like a club with spikes on it. If you can't tell. It's the first time I've noticed that. I know there's a smaller version of it. I don't think there's a bigger version that you can get. Spiked Club, I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look that up. So I found a weapon the other day. I've been playing this game now for 2 years, and I found a weapon the other day for the first time in the whole time that I've ever been playing this game. It's a crossbow. It's pretty good weight and pretty good strength in the cave where Godric is. And just by chance, I was kind of just running through the castle again, just wasting time. And I went a different way than I normally do. And it was just laying on the ground. There's so many weapons in this game, this is crazy. But it's cool because you can sort of customize your character to your playstyle. It's not like you really have to do. It's like once you just pick a class of weapons and just learn how to use them. Pretty straight. I still don't understand those golems and where they came from in this game. Yeah, but I'm thinking it's going to be a short night tonight because I got to get up early and check out a few errands real quick. Good news is I'm off tomorrow. Uh, the only thing I need to do is get in the car and do some driving. And it's not so bad. Not so bad. Oh. The plan is to get up a little bit later than I normally do, just get a little bit extra rest, and then start to trip. We did. If you're curious what this character's doing, this is what we're working with here. It's an intelligence build. It's crazy. It's honestly, here's what's unbelievable to me. So, I started with a prisoner, and at level 150, I'm already at 70 intelligence. I could honestly take 4. I could easily get that up to 80 if I respect it and still be comfortable. Uh, one thing that I did do today is I was actually being good and got a little Christmas shopping in, which is always fun. It's crazy, like how many of the toys that are out that I really don't recognize anymore. Excuse me. And one thing that made me laugh is so I'm shopping for like Christmas gifts and stuff for my niece, and I'm not a big fan. I never. It was real cute. You totally got that. Totally got that. But I was surprised that in the toy section there were Mr. Beast toys. So I never liked him. Never from the beginning. All the little stunts and stuff that he was doing, he's just wanting clicks. And it's just sad that people supported that garbage for as long as they did. I mean, it's just like he was nothing but a pompous ass. It's like, settle down, calm down, nobody cares. You got money, that's good. Be smart with it. Be helpful with it. Like, nobody needs to see you just flaunting dumb shit. Like, oh no, you're not getting it this time, sir. My turn. Oh, it's my turn. It's my turn. Oh, it's my turn. I ran out of steam on it. Too bad. There's a good little chain there for a second. Ran out of stamina. That's the challenging thing about playing at lower levels. It's like the stamina management, it's important. Like, I feel like it's harder playing at lower levels than it is at the higher levels. You just have to be real mindful of like your moves and stuff, not to leave yourself open, especially if you're a character like me that doesn't have a ton of armor on or anything. I might switch to my higher level characters for a little bit just to see kind of what's going on. If you're curious, I have 6 different characters. I could have got that. I could have got that. I had more than enough stamina. He tried to press it. It's like after you get burned one time for pushing in too close and then running out of stamina, you get a little bit more hesitant. Or at least I do. I should have just looked up and I would have seen that I had enough to go ahead and take the shot. The thing is, if I would have taken the shot and he would have blocked it, I wouldn't have had enough stamina to get out of the way, so. Can I break this dude's stance? I'm just curious. Like if I do a wind-up shot. Guess you can. It's like three is the magic number. If I can hit 3 shots, then 3 heavy shots is a stance break on them things. Or at least with this weapon. We'll give it about 5 more minutes, and if we don't get caught up, then we'll switch to one of the higher level ones. And what I might do is I may turn off the That's fine. That's fine. May turn off the mic just because I'll start getting comfortable here. Wonder how much damage I can do with this bow. If it's fully charged and I'm not seen. I'm just curious. So if I were to take a sip of the juice and I were to post up here, that's good. $1,500 wasn't too bad. Thing does drink. I feel like I need a projectile that doesn't cost that much, but I don't know which one. The magic is so expensive to me. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. These aren't bad. They have 41, 27. They're starting to get expensive. These things suck. I can't get them to do right. I said it might be my configuration. See, none of this is worth it to me. None of it for the cost. Maybe this one? Can I charge this? Can charge this. Is this Ghostline? Why did I say 57? Jesus. See, I don't think it's worth it. Just complicates the mix and doesn't add any value. Alright, kill this dude and then we switch characters. Set a go ahead and reset this so that way I'm good to start next time. I am out.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see your stream.
Oh, thanks. It's that I usually stream these things just to give myself something to watch before I go to sleep or during the day while I'm working. Kind of helps me twofold. It helps me to see like how I'm playing and have you been here before? I don't see the names of the people that are speaking. I just hear the woman's voice. Kind of a slow night, honestly. Seems like it's just knuckleheads playing, and down with that because it gives me people I can add to my block list. But
I'm Curved Sword Guy.
Curved Sword. Oh yeah, I remember you. I remember. You got the Scavengers Curved Sword. It's like there's a couple people that stop by periodically. There's one guy that likes to do that giant killer hammer thing. A lot of people doing bleed builds. It seems like that's the builds of choice. I feel like when I first started playing, I did bleed builds, and depending on the characters you're playing against, it really does make it a lot easier. Switched over to strength-based builds and faith builds about a year ago. If you watch like some of my like old videos, the videos that are like 2 years old, you'll see me using bleed builds. I think the bleed builds got popular because of all of the YouTube videos. Like people, they always look the same. They get that feather cape, with the Vare mask, two scavenger curse swords, and then some random legs. No shield, no magic. So it's like after you see
I want to giant crusher then executioner then poker build.
executioner. Oh, you mean like this thing? This is a good weapon.
The Briar guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you okay? I got you. You want to do the whole uh Elmer the Briar kind of cosplay thing. I'm intrigued by that armor set because I don't have that with this character. If you look at the design of that Elmer armor, it looks a lot like the Exile armor, like the armor that the guys that wear that have the thorns and stuff and the holes in them that are walking around Godric's castle. So I wonder if he's related, if Elmer is related to the exiled soldiers in some way, shape, or form. I see you. I see your shadow. You gonna do that flying bullshit? That's fine. Do what you want. But yeah, it's just been a slow night. Had a couple of good fights, but it's like most of them are just clowns that don't know how to move their feet when it comes to boss fights, so they just stand there and die. And I'm not in the business of trying to keep somebody alive. It just gets boring after a while.
I did that sword the Rakshasa armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia.
You got like more attack buffs than anything I've ever heard. So you got a buff on your skills, you got a buff on consecutive hits, you got buff on charged stuff. Okay. And then, so I've not used that Raksha armor set. I see a lot of people use it that have elite builds now, but it makes it easier for me to kill them because it's taking their health away while they're using it. The thing is, it's like people that use that armor set are banking on either one or two shotting you. And if they can't follow through, or if they miss the first shot, then they're dead. Got an arrow sticking out of my forearm. That's pretty cool. It's like I honestly think it's time for a new game. I'm trying to figure out what I want to play next. And I know it's nothing going to be like this. I'm never going to play any of the other Dark Souls. I have no desire to play Bloodborne or Sekiro. I have. Yeah. That's it. If you want to know the story behind this game, I actually bought it because I was going to buy Breath of the Wild 2 for the Switch. But when Breath of the Wild 2
But it
came
does
out,
8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1 L2.
yeah, I can see that. But like if you miss it, that's the thing though. It's a because that banks on that you're gonna hit it. I don't have the skills, so I don't know if it'll let me. But I know what you're talking about. But see, the thing is, it's like in the time that you do that, unless I'm getting jumped, hitting that on somebody like me is a very difficult thing. It's easy on bosses because that leaves you too open. Because while you're doing this, you can't dodge roll, you can't move. And the thing is, all I gotta do is sidestep, dodge roll into you, and then light you up like Christmas. Yeah, but it works well on bosses. It's like I've been playing this game now for a couple of years, so I've learned how to get around most things. But yeah, back to the story though. I was going to buy Breath of the Wild 2, but there were too many bugs with it, so I bought this thinking this will keep me busy for 6 months or so. And
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. I'm curved sword guy. I want to giant crusher then executioner then poker build. The briar guy. I did that sword the Rakshasa armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia. But it does 8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1L2. One you hit them it stuns them in place.
yeah, it's the on bosses and stuff. They said playing the game, that's a great build. It's just it's tough to hit that in a PvP situation. That's the only thing. Yeah, so there's really no action going on here tonight. I'm gonna switch characters again. I'm gonna go back to the lower level character because it just looks like there's not a lot of people playing through the game. They're probably doing PvP in the dungeons and catacombs and stuff. But you can get more money playing through the game. It's going to be forever. It's so interesting. It'll be forever if you're trying to level up using PvP matches. You're better off doing a new game playthrough, and it's so interesting. Oh, we got called up. If you're just playing the game, then that's fine.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. The briar guy. I did that sword the Rakshasa armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia. But it does 8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1L2. One you hit them it stuns them in place. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't player versus player.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't do PvP.
Yeah, if you're not doing PvP, then that's a great build. Great build. Great build for beating the game. Because you'll light them up like Christmas. Yeah, a lot of the bosses don't really get out of the way with stuff like that, except for those Black Knife assassins and the guys that look like this dude, the Samoan dudes. It's okay. I'll eat that just so I can get them hits. I'll eat that too. That's fine. Come on. Because the host is going to get themselves killed. If I don't do stuff like that, then the host gets themselves killed because he's a zealous ass that doesn't know how to play. See that? They are putting in work. He's going to get grabbed. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Both of them did. Both of them got snatched up at the same time.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments.
I wonder why it makes
The
it.
Briar Guy. I
Read.
did that sword the Rakshasa armor god-free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia. But it does 8% extra damage in Maria's executioner's
Oh my
sword hit
gosh.
9 times in one L2. When you hit them it stuns them in place. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't player versus player. I don't do PvP. Imagine being Terratagon could never be me.
Yeah, with that build, fighting Radagon's not too bad. Yeah, let's try that today. I don't know if you know the secret of the Radagon fight, but if you do it right, it used to be that you could invade people while they were doing the fight, and Radagon, you and Radagon would be on a team versus whoever you're fighting against. Let's see if we can gank the game. See if we can make some chaos for somebody else. I've done it a couple times. I've not done it recently, but about a year ago, this worked pretty well. And the trick was you had to get your summon sign to overlap. You had to get your summon sign to overlap with the door. There we go. Let's see if that works or not. I don't think it was close enough, but it used to be if you got it right overlapping with the door, then when they started the fight, you got called in as a recusant, and you could create all kinds of chaos. If I get called in, I'm going to be good. I'm not going to get too stupid. Unless somebody determines they want to come after me. Somebody comes after me, I'm going to kill them. It's probably people just camping here, like waiting for people to come in. So they can... There we go. Yep. I almost got it. I almost got it. You used to be able to get a lot closer. They changed the distance. Let's see if I can get this thing to do it. So people are here because the thing is, if I can get called into it, let's be the good guy for a second. And then we'll go back to trying to gank it. So it used to be you could get closer to the fog gate enough so that you could get your, like I said, your summon side needs to overlap. What the hell is that?
Yo,
But yeah,
Wassup. Skipping some comments. I did that sword the Rakshasa armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia. But it does 8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1L2. One you hit them it stuns them in place. Yeah, that's what I mean, I don't player versus player. I don't do PvP. Imagine being to Radagon could never be me.
yeah. See, they blocked it out because you used to be able to get closer to the corner, and then you could.
Yo, Wassup. Skipping some comments.
Oh my gosh,
I did that sword the
keeps
Rakshasa
duplicating.
armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia. But it does 8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1L2. One
8%.
you hit them it stuns them in place. Yeah, that's what I mean, I don't player versus player. I don't do PvP. Imagine being to Radagon could never be me.
All right, let's see what we can do. I don't think this is gonna work. I feel like I'm just too far, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'll go back to being a good guy and I'll just play at the lower level. Ah! Almost. So it's like people are playing the boss fight. They're just not getting called up. Why does the music start up? It's like the music stops. Uh,
Yo, what's up? Skipping
It's
some
doing it
comments.
again.
I did that sword the Rakshasa armor god free icon shard of Alexander Millicent's prosthesis and rotten winged sword insignia.
Not sure why
But
it
it
keeps
does
doing that.
8% extra damage and Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in 1L2. One you hit them it stuns them in place. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't player versus player. I don't do PvP. Imagine being Terratagon could never be me.
I don't know why it keeps repeating that. Like it's reading the chat history for some reason out loud. It's like a glitch. Alright. So we tried like level 300 or so let's go back down to
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments.
oh my gosh.
But it does 8% extra damage and
Why?
Maria's executioner's sword hit 9 times in
Why?
1L2. One
Why?
you hit them it stuns them in place.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't player versus player. I don't do PvP. Imagine being Terratagon could never be me. Hi, it's Capybara.
Oh, it's Cappy. Hey, how's it going? I don't know why it reads the whole like chat history before it says the last comment. I'm not sure what's up with that.
Try restarting stream. Good you.
Doing all right. Doing all right. Oh, is your real name is Noah Stevens? Is that your real name? I'm just looking at the. I can see the YouTube chat now on my phone. Yeah, so I don't understand why it just keeps doing that. If it does it again, I'm going to restart.
Yes.
He said yes. I can. So it's like when I'm looking at the chat on my phone, uh, it comes up faster than when she speaks. Glad you're back. We're just doing what we normally do, just hanging out, fighting bosses. Not a lot of people fighting the game these days. It seems like more people are just doing PvP. You were good. Nice. Come on. My turn. His counters were on point today.
Probably DLC.
More than likely, yeah. But see, here's the weird thing though. So if I switch characters, well, you know what it is? They're doing the DLC at the lower level. So the way that it works is the blocks that you get caught up in blocks of about 25. So it's like if you're level 150, then you get called in between levels 125 and 175. If you're level 100, then you called in between 75 and 125. But when you're over level 300, you can get caught up by anybody else that's over 300, 300 all the way to max level. And so if those guys are playing the DLC, if I switch to my other characters that have, I might see them, but I think a lot of those people are playing at levels 100 to 150 with DLC builds. What are you doing? Get up. Waiting for
Yo,
somebody.
what's up? Skipping some comments. Hi, it's Capybara. Try restarting stream. Good you. Yes. Probably DLC. This is my new YouTube account.
Oh, okay. I have to check out your channel then. You got videos?
Tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones?
You ever notice like his horns look like
Godric the Golden,
those guys that are in the
Yeah.
tower that were like all black?
the twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
He looks like them. The dude, you know what I'm talking about? The guys with the little circle things in their hands, the little wheel-looking things, and they spin
General
around circle,
Radahn,
grab you by the head with their feet, and do that
Praetor
little neck twist.
Reinhardt, Lunar Princess Rani,
Like the horns out of his head look like their mask.
willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece.
So supposedly his sword
Emboldened by
is
the
made out
flame
of the cursed
ambition.
blood that he pulled out of his body. That's why it looks like that.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth.
This is like
Last
this is a
of all
fundamentals boss right
kings.
here. If you have good fundamentals, this boss isn't too bad. If your fundamentals are off, then he can be a little bit tricky.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments.
You gonna run?
Probably DLC. This is my new YouTube account. Yeah. Yes, I have videos. Because he's Roman it's Bay. A banished race by Marika.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Is the host gonna do anything? That's gonna stand there? He's gonna stand there and be scared. You deal with that for a second. There you go. Get a hit. I got a hit. Maybe not. He goes right up there when he's coughing and bent all over, but he's not doing nothing when it's like. There we go. Wow! Kill him. I'm saving this hit for you, brother. Kill him. Kill him. That host was no, don't. I don't even sit next to me. You're such trash that I don't even want to be in this arena with you anymore. I'm leaving because you didn't really do anything the whole fight except for get those little opportunist hits when he was bent over, had his back turned to you. So you're just weak and you're a piece of trash.
I have to go to a funeral tomorrow.
Oh no, sorry to hear that. Was it somebody close to you or to your family, or are you just going just out of respect? Or? Those aren't good times, especially before the holidays.
My great aunts.
Okay, so your mom or dad's aunt, yeah, they would have been up there in age then. They would have been about as old as your grandparents then. Well, yeah, sorry to hear that. It's always a tough time having to manage feelings and other things, especially if you were close. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you're doing well as well as you can. You got any? You guys gonna do anything for the holiday on Thursday, or just gonna just chill out? Nice, good time.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. Yes, I have videos. Because he's Roman it's Bay. A banished race by Marika. I have to go to a funeral tomorrow. My great aunts. I never met her.
Oh, you never met her, so she's not too close to you. But yeah, so she would have been about as old as, like I said, your grandparents. So. Sounds like she had a good good number of years under her belt. Is it far? Do you have to go out of town, or is there going to be a trip involved? Sometimes the trips make it even more chaotic. It's like
2 hours away from me.
it's not too bad. So about 120, 140 miles, somewhere around there. It's not too bad. Just start the fight. Didn't even wait for me to get here. Just rude. It's okay. Lucky I'm good. Don't do that bull jive where you like draw him over here next to us and be like thinking that's cool. You ever seen people do that? Like they call you into the match and as soon as you get there, you get hit. Let me tell you right now, that don't happen by accident. The host is setting you up. So if you ever see that trash, block the host because that means they're a piece of trash. I'm hit. I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. Somebody's doing the Godfrey stuff over there. Host is dead. It don't matter. He's dead. He's dead. Did you ever see that movie, The Incredibles? Um, there was one scene in the movie where the little boy and his sister, the plane goes down in the water, and he comes up out of the water and he starts like freaking out, and he's like yelling, "We're dead, we're alive, but we're dead." That's what I feel like when the host dies. It was actually a really good animated movie, like the first Incredibles was. Uh, about a month or so ago, I saw the uh, the newer Despicable Me that came out. It was pretty good. It was kind of hokey because it was the whole family thing, so it kind of got lost in there somewhere. But it still had some funny moments. I think that series is about played out. Like I think there's not much else they can do with it.
It was me, the city, and that other guy.
Trying to get in the habit of using my weapons more. I realize that I've been relying on magic for a lot of my fights. But yeah, I remember you and Spacity, and there was another dude. There was another dude. I can't remember his name.
Who actually helped you fight the bosses?
So when I first beat this game, like the first time, I didn't use any co-op. All I used was the summon. So it was just me and a mimic tier. That's how I beat the game. Uh, so I didn't. I I I told myself I was going to do that when I started the game. That I wasn't going to use outside help, um, and I was going to beat it myself. It took a little while because I had never played a game like this before. Uh, I would say the biggest thing about this game, and you probably heard me say before, I've never played a game where I've had to push all of the buttons on the controller, and so it's a little bit much. But no, I just taught myself, just practicing and playing, trying different styles. Like I said, if you want to see some funny gameplay, if you go back through my channel and you go back and you look at the videos, like the Elden Ring videos that are like 2 years old, like
The
I'm getting my
touchpad.
yeah. No, you know, do you use a touchpad in this game? I've never used the touchpad. But yeah, what I'm saying, if you look at my old video from 2 years ago, I spent more time running and dying than I did anything else, and I was horrible, a horrible player. I didn't know how to use the skills. Yeah, and so I was just basically just smacking everything that I saw with my sword. I was using katanas back then.
I got roast mashed potatoes with corn on them.
Ooh, that sounds good. I should probably get another one of these and then dual wield them. I'd probably get more out of it if I did.
I got to go at 10:00.
Oh, okay. 1 o'clock. Tomorrow? Hold on a second. Oh, just give me time to run to the kitchen real quick and grab another adult beverage before we have to kick some booty.
10:00.
10 o'clock. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably going to sign off about the same. Probably in the next 15, 20 minutes because I need to get up early myself. I got to do some driving so I can get all ready for the Thanksgiving. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see comedy, go back and look at my
Oh man.
older older YouTube videos, and you can see how many times I die. I died to that deer thing, that deer that's in the underground tunnel thing. Not the regal one, but the easy deer. Like I would die. I remember when I first beat that boss, my hands were shaking because like I was so anxious and so worked up.
You like football.
I like football. It's all right. I don't really keep up with a lot of pro teams because the state where I'm from, we don't have any pro sports. So like I just watch college football and stuff. You got a team that you follow?
Noah, do you play it?
Oh, do I play football games? I played a little bit of football in high school, but mostly I swam and I played tennis and I played soccer when I was in high school. That's been a long time. See, y'all doing this? You're gonna get grabbed.
He meant me.
Ooh. Trying to draw his attention away from them because he can't handle it. Gosh, Shigalopsis. Hit me. Come on. He got hit. Because he was being a jerk. These people using that sword, that's actually pretty good. Well, where's he gonna go? Go ahead. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You piece of shit. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. Oh man. You like football? No, do you play it? He meant me. Yay, I do. I am about to get back into it. Nice, I play select baseball.
Baseball. Nice. That's a tough sport. Good. Music's really pretty for this boss. I think that's why I like doing this boss. He's going to do it. It's good. We can just sit back and wait. Where's the host? Why is the host all the way over there? You see the do you see the distance between us?
Last year I went to New Mexico for a 4-day town event.
Oh, that's fun. I've never been to New Mexico before. It's like I've been to Arizona and I've been to Nevada, been to Oklahoma, but I don't think I've ever gone. I've driven through it. I've driven through New Mexico, but I don't think I really ever stopped and did anything. Seems like it's a pretty state. It's very quiet. It seems like it's very like you don't ever really hear much about New Mexico in the news. Hold on a second. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Alrighty. It was quick. I will say this though, if you want the game to be easier, definitely use headphones because there's a lot of things in this game that have audio signals, and I find that when I don't play with headphones, I don't play as well as I do with headphones because like I'm listening for certain sounds. That was cute. Is Carlsbad Caverns, is that in New Mexico? Because I've heard that if that's the case, I've heard that that's really pretty. Carlsbad Caverns, like a cave. Are there caves? Oh, and they do the hot air balloon races in New Mexico, don't they? I've heard about those. I've seen pictures of it. Of course you can do that. That only makes sense that you're able to get that stomp off before I can get my roll. Only makes sense. I do have a super move though with this character. Let's see if I can show you a super move. Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, excuse me. I have to adjust the microphone. It's like when I can see it out of the corner of my eye, it always freaks me out because it makes it feel like something's right next to my face. So I have to like position it off to the side, like below my mouth, so that way I don't. Why you just standing there? If you're gonna call somebody else, then just call somebody else. Get up out of my face with all that foolishness. This is about to be dumb. I'm not even interested. Let's just go. Cause he's got on the whole "let me solo her." Well, yeah. He might be about it. He's got them iron fists. Let's see. Just sit back, let him do his thing close up. You gotta believe. Yeah, anytime I see somebody with like one of those magician outfits on with the crystal heads, or they got the whole jar man, let me solo her thing going on, I'm usually never impressed. It's like I think they do it, they try to channel the spirit of, or maybe try to intimidate you. But like I said, seeing a naked man with a jar in his hand running at me doesn't intimidate me. It actually just gets me more excited that I'm going to cut you open. And there's really not much you can do to stop me. Let's go for the frost at the beginning. 2 frost pots should get him frosted. Switch over to the magic. Give the guy a little bit of space to do his work, if he's going to do work, versus being a jackalope and running around. There we go. Got the frost. He's putting in work. Cast, magician. See, the host is a mage and not even casting. Look, I picked him out of the damn air. Homeboy was putting in some work, though. It was good. There was some good up-close play right there. And then I will say, when I first played this game, I didn't know anything about the classes. Like, I wasn't looking at YouTube videos for my builds or nothing like that. And I picked the bandit class as my starting class. It was just like one of the worst classes to start with, so the game was extra hard when it started. And I didn't even know it until, because I didn't really watch any of the YouTube videos until after I beat the game. Just because I didn't want any spoilers, or I didn't want anything to like deviate me from sort of creating something on my own. But I don't see a lot of players play like me, which is good, because since nobody really plays like me, it's easy for me to win, because you don't know what my play style looks like unless you watch my videos. Nice shot. I'm okay with that. I knew I was too close, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. Got that.
I watch a lot of your videos.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully you learned some tips and tricks. I remember when somebody once told me, they're like, you make it look so easy. My man is in there. He's doing it. He's doing it. He just got the crap blown out of him, though. So, don't. Nice! Nice! Take your hit. Don't let him do that. Oh, that was yours. He did a stance break with Glintstone. I'm kind of mad at that guy, too. Yeah, he took your hit. That was your kill, brother. It was your kill. I try not to like do that. So like in that case, like the host shot that glintstone thing, and it was that hit that knocked his stance. The host should have been able to kill him at that point. Homeboy was just, yeah. He's good though. He'd be somebody good to fight against in like the Coliseum or something like that. He's doing that up close stuff with the Craig Blade hands. So the trick with him is he's gonna go for fast, quick hits. You just need to take him out quick. He don't have no armor on, so that means he's really vulnerable to slash attacks, and bleed is gonna be his worst enemy. That's always good. Because you can stomp your feet as many times as you want to. Let's do the big move. I can get about 3,000-4,000 off of that hit.
Why don't you level up?
Because like if you start to level up, then you start playing with different people, and I'm noticing that there are less people that play between 200 and 300. It seems like I see the most people when I play with characters that are close to level 100, level 125. Uh, but yeah, if you think this is a lot of runes, wait, let me show you another character real quick. So that's 21 million is what that is. I'm gonna show you something that'll really make you upset. So what's the most runes you've ever held at one time?
Let me take 'em all.
Somebody said that the other day. They were like, I should jump you and take your runes. I mean, I wish I could give them to people because there's nothing I'm gonna do with them. So yeah. So what's the most runes that you've ever held at one
2
time?
million.
1.2 million. Well, here, let me show you this number.
That was me.
Yeah, but I was playing the other day and somebody came in the stream and they were like, I should jump you and take your runes. That's 81.5 million. think the most that I've ever held at once was around 80, so I think I'm getting close to
Why
beating
do
my
you hurt me?
80 million. Yeah. But see, I'm honestly trying to help people. Like, I put myself out here to help you guys with the bosses because you can get more money. That's honestly how I got my max level character. It was learning how to do the Fire Giant and Radagon Elden Beast because they paid the most. Now, I did learn how to do Malekith, but the reason why I don't like doing that fight is because too many times the host dies, and so it just gets disruptive getting caught into a fight, and then the host dies 50% of the time. Like, it's not fun. So I take Godfrey out and I take Malekith out, but I'll fight pretty much, and I'll take Melania out because Melania to me doesn't count because that's an optional boss. But as far as like main story bosses and stuff, that's how I made my money. And then I got to new game +7 or +8 as quick as I possible. Now with their character, they're like new game 27 or something. But I just kept beating the game over and over.
Godfrey the real one is my favorite boss.
He's a good boss. I like fighting against him. It's just it's not fun when there are other people because, like I said, they die. So you do all that work and then you don't get no money. Because what happens is when he gets into Stomp Fest, where he starts like going around and hitting the ground and hitting right there, like for some reason the host they don't know how to get the hell out of the way. But it's actually a fun
That's
fight.
why I name myself Let Me Solo Sit Back.
But they don't know how to get out of the way. So when he starts, unless you're fighting up close, he's gonna do that foot stomp, and he still might do the foot stomp even if you're up close. And because they don't know how to get out of the way, the shockwave hits them. The shockwave takes up the whole damn arena.
Hey!
Like I watched it in one of the YouTube videos just from an aerial, and it's crazy to watch that fight. Oh no. I didn't get to sip my juice. It's okay. You just gonna sit there and do that? Because it's not gonna... Yeah, gotta get over there. Alright, we're gonna take a hit. You gonna get grabbed? Maybe not.
I hate Radagon his poker build is so useless to Elden Beast.
Yeah, this is a challenging fight. That's why like I wanted to learn how to do it because and it pays really well too. The money you get for beating this fight. Watch when I win. Watch how much money I get. Ah, I thought he was looking the other way. I should have dodged anyway. It's on me. It's really about just paying attention. The better you are at paying attention, the easier this fight.
That's why I only do DLC Radando.
We're good.
You get almost 300k per kill and it only take like 5 minutes.
Exactly. That's what makes it worth it. Because in 5 minutes, if you could make that much money, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, get up there. You got it.
That's why I do DLC Radando.
You do Radon. If you're doing Radon, you're on a whole different
Radagon
level.
is only like 175k.
It depends on your new level, on your new game level. Good. Let me have that star. Let me have that star, because he can't handle it.
Like I did a new game plus 5 Radon for someone and got 1 million.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's about normal. Ah, damn it. Let me have it. Let me have that. Let me get that. Take a sip of my juice. Move. Keep going that way. Don't stop. Keep going that way. Don't stop. Keep going that way. Don't stop. Get your hit, brother. This is your. This is yours. This is yours. Yes. You get it. You get it. Nice job. He was about to die. He's losing his mind right now, but nice job. Yeah, that's the one thing I like about this move. I think this skill more than like a lot of the other ones, because you can interrupt it. You can be going into it, and as long as you got stamina, you can always flip out of it. You don't have to do the slam. You both missed. Oh, nice. Hey, brother. Yeah. I don't know. There's nothing that feels better than stabbing a guy that's laying on the ground after he gets knocked off the horse. I don't know why. Like, that makes me feel like $1 million. So I did start a new game. I'm just not playing with that character yet. I do have a character that's a level 67, I think, maybe. I started not very far, but if you're interested in fighting some of the dragons, I'm always happy to. You didn't hear none of that.
I've been playing a luck-based fishing game on Roblox and I'm trying to get a fish to get a new rod and it's taken this whole stream in two.
Oh, okay, guys. I've never played Roblox before. I've heard that it's pretty good. Uh, because there's sort of like a lot of little games inside of the game, I guess. Sort of like dreams. So I have dreams, uh, where there's a bunch of games that people make and stuff. And you know another game that I've never played? I've never played Fortnite. Like I've watched people play it, but I've never played myself.
Don't it sucks LOL.
Don't play Fortnite. I won't. I won't. But yeah, and maybe I was. How did I miss that? It's okay. I was thinking maybe for my next game, I'm still gonna play PlayStation stuff. I might play either Red Dead Redemption 2 or like a long time ago I played Grand Theft Auto. Just slow.
You should play Black Myth Wukong.
You know what? I have watched a couple of videos. That it looks a lot like God of War, like as far as like the play style. Maybe I put that in the list. What I probably should do is just take all the games that I've mentioned and like write them down on a piece of paper and put them in a box and like pull one out randomly.
It's like Elden Ring open world and God of War fighting.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like I honestly don't want to play another game like this. Like this is kind of a little too much for me. Maybe Astrobot would probably be up my alley. But I think you have to have a PlayStation 5 to play that. But yeah, it's like I think maybe it was you had recommended like Ghost of Tsushima, and see it's too close to this, so it's like I wanted something different. Why? Oh yeah.
Yay.
He when he does that, he does like this little twirl with his hand with the spear. It's actually pretty interesting. When he misses, sometimes he'll do this little wrist twirl. over 20 times.
God of War, Ragnarok, and Elden Ring are all games I've platinumed.
Oh yeah. Now I do have one of the Gods of War. I think it's God of War 3 or something like that. Maybe I should try that. It was like one of the free games like one time. Get up. He's not interested. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Try to do rejection. He tried to do rejection. Rejection kind of sucks as a incantation because it doesn't do damage. All it does is it knocks him back. It's good if you want some space. It's a really good get back spell because it's fast, but you better off casting Wrath of Gold. So that way you can at least get some damage off of it. Or the Mucho Gusto, the little one where the guy has the black flame when he sticks his belly out, like that works better. Protection don't do no damage.
Did my message go through a second ago?
The one with the order of the games and stuff like that, I think it did, because I heard you list off the games that you were mentioning and stuff like that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do the Red Dead Redemption 2, because I've never played that before. I've never played any of them, but I've seen a couple of videos, and it looks like I like open world games. I just don't want something that's this complex. That's what it is. Like this is a little bit too complex for me. I heard Black
Yeah,
Myth.
I platinumed all those and those are the best in my opinion.
Okay, so maybe I'll do Red Dead Redemption or God of War or something for my next like little series, because I think, like I said, I'm about done with this. It's just not a lot of action, a lot of just standing around. Let's see, I can put myself here so that way I can talk better. Yeah. I still don't really understand. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I almost dropped my controller and he bent over. I still don't really understand the complete story of this game. Like, I feel like I would. I think what I would like to see is if the people are like the game developers. Why is that sheep back there in my camera shot? See, he heard me. Um, but it's like I wish they would make like either a graphic novel or why is that sheep back in my camera again? But yeah, either graphic novel or anime, one or the other. You see that sheep wants me to come over there and kill it. That's what it wants me to do. So I can go running through the forest with it and having such a grand old time. He disappeared now. But like an anime or something that just tells like the whole story of like how we got up to this point.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. You should play Black Myth Wukong. It's like Elden Ring open world and God of War fighting. Yay. Red Dead 2, Dark Souls 3, God of War, Ragnarok, and Elden Ring are all games I've platinumed. Did my message go through a second ago? Yeah, I platinumed all those and those are the best in my opinion.
Okay. I'll do. I'm gonna have to kill this thing because is it you that keeps getting in my? have mainly wooden weapons. This one is wood with a couple of little metal spikes, but sort of keeping with tradition of the chubby alpinarics. I really do like this. I don't know why. I don't know why I like this outfit so much. It's probably one of my favorites. I don't know, it's just his belly. It's chubby. Chubby. He makes me happy. I think a lot of times I think people think I'm playing around with them when they see the outfit. They probably think that I'm not any good. Where do I want to go? You know what? Let's do a change. Let's be a different character for a little bit. We're gonna still be this character, but I'm gonna change the way it looks. How about that? Excuse me. Change the way it looks and see. How's that? Different look. It looks like that. Did you ever go up to Castle Sol and fight against that one banished knight that keeps disappearing and reappearing? Like as soon as you try to fight him, he disappears and reappears behind you, and then he starts whooping your monkey butt like no tomorrow. That's who I look like. I just need the two broadswords. But this is really the reason why I have so many characters, because I got tired of respecking every time like I wanted to, try different weapons or different styles. Where this way all I have to do is just change the armor sets. I need to warm up with these weapons. It's gonna feel the same, it's just a little bit less kapow on the strike weapon. But I got a lot more kapow on my slash. Poise on this armor set is way higher, I will say. Poise is 72. That other armor set I think had a poise of 56, maybe 56, 51, something like that. It's like anything over 50 is good. Like 51 or higher is good for playing the game, but if you're playing PvP, you really want it to be like 70 or higher. How'd I miss that? How'd I miss that? It's okay. Ow.
Yo, what's up? Skipping some comments. You should play Black Myth Wukong. It's like Elden Ring open world and God of War fighting. Yay. Red Dead 2, Dark Souls 3, God of War, Ragnarok and Elden Ring are all games I've platinumed. Did my message go through a second ago? Yeah, I platinumed all those and those are the best in my opinion.
interesting how because when it's a pokey poke. All it does is poke. It doesn't. Well, the heavy's got a swipe. The thing is, you can't use a shield with this pokey poke. Like, it's not like a spear. It acts like a spear, but it doesn't completely function like a spear. Uh, where are we going this time? Where are we going this time? Fire Giant? I've not fought the Fire Giant in a while. Let's do that. General Radon.
Hey!
Are you just going to play around and wait for somebody to invade you, or are you actually going to play the game? Okay. Yeah, nailed.
Yo Wassup. Skipping some comments. You should play Black Myth Wukong. It's like Elden Ring open world and God of War fighting. Yay. Red Dead 2, Dark Souls 3, God of War, Ragnarok and Elden Ring are all games I've platinumed. Did my message go through a second ago? Yeah, I platinumed all those and those are the best in my opinion.
He is out of control. What's wrong with General Radon? Like, why is he acting like that? Get a little bit close to bedtime here. So. I missed it. It's fine. Fine. Man's got crazy sickle play. Alright. Thinking maybe one more good fight and then there we go. Last one and then we're done.
How you get merchant armor?
You gotta get it in that underground cave, or not underground cave. Like when you're going down to go where the three fingers are at one of the levels when you go down. It's underneath one of the tents, so you gotta get the enemy to do the frenzy flame to bust the tents down so that you can pick it up. Uh, but like, go back down through that parkour nightmare that you have to go through to get down to where the three fingers are, and you'll see it. It's like I said, it's underneath one of the tents, so you're not going to be able to just grab it right away. You'll have to get the enemy to bust it using frenzy.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Excuse me. It should be quick. He's gonna die before I can even get there. Before I can even get there. Before I can even get there. Before I can even get there.
Is that normal Morgo how bro?
What'd you say? This guy's gonna get himself killed. Hold on. Gotta manage this a little bit better. Hit me. I'm glad. Good, good, good. Because I needed you to stop looking at him for a second. He just got to die because that host was going to get themselves killed. That's disgraceful. That is absolutely disgraceful. That makes absolutely.
How bad do you have to be to need help on Margit?
That's just disgraceful. Disgraceful. They should be ashamed of themselves playing like that, especially at this level. when you're over level 100 and you're struggling with Margaret like that, that means that you don't really understand how to play the game. Like you don't understand how to get out of the way. You don't understand when you're supposed to hit. Like that was just pitiful. Maybe just do one more. It is 9:37 my time, so that was disappointing. Very disappointing. Like he almost died before I could even get there, and didn't hit him once. And all of that, he was about to die. He did not get one hit on Murray. Like I had to get Murray to the point where basically I was taking hits so that he would stop. And see, that's what I don't understand. That's why I don't understand people use co-op and stuff. It's like you're using co-op so much against the bosses and against the hard stuff that you're not learning how to play it. You're not learning how to play the game. But like I said, I can understand the temptation though. I mean, there's like, a million videos online that tell you this is the best weapon to use and this gets you see the ones that'll be like one shot at 32,500 health and all that other stuff, and it's like that's fine. That's fine and all, but you're really not learning how to play the game by doing that. All you do is copying and pasting something that you saw somebody else do. And so then what happens is there's so many videos of it, so I can watch the video and I can watch how it hits and sort of where the open holes are, and I know how to beat those builds. So you do yourself, you might beat the game, but you're still not really any good, and that's possible. And I think that happens more time than not. And I say you, just a proverbial you, not that. It's fine. You can do that if you want to. But it's yeah, like with this much poise at 72, like the game is pretty much unstoppable for me at this point because there's no knockback. Like nobody can interrupt my attacks, or at least none of the bosses can, except for Radagon. Radagon's different. It's like it's Tuesday night, but it almost feels like it's a Friday night. Of course, you can do that every time. Every time. I'm getting too close. Is what it is. I don't think I can go any heavier than where I am because, yeah, I don't have a weapon that fits at the 5.5. This is a good choice, though. Good smack with some bleed on it. Let me go ahead and start winding down. It would suck if that's gonna be our last fight. Cause that wasn't even fun to watch. Sorry about that. Alright. This officially will be the last one, hopefully. Fire Giant. Fire Giant. Let's do Fire Giant. It'd be a good way to end this. He's at a Radagon. Something where the host isn't afraid to be a part of the action, at least make it exciting to watch. Alright, Radagon. Rude. Couldn't wait. I'm not in any hurry. They were about to die. He was getting real close. He was getting real dangerous out there. Kind of loose. Okay. He dies. I'm done. I can't handle it. These guys suck so bad. I can't handle it. Alright, that's the end of the stream for the night. I'm probably not going to be back on until maybe Sunday because I got to run out of town. But uh, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy the rest of the week. And maybe we'll see you here next time. Uh, And we'll leave this set up for next time.
You to buy.